What's up, you damn gorgeous and beautiful gamers? Welcome back to role-playing games. This is Mariel Corner in the internet where we like to discuss about RPGs. If you like the content, if you like to have these conversations with Mariel James, I would very much like to invite you, like always, to hit that like button. It really helps me like you have no idea. Also, most of the people that watches my content are in fact not subscribed to my channel, so what are you waiting for? Today's video we're going to be speaking about armors, builds, reviews, armor reviews, and this is a piece of gear that I thought, this actually seems to be quite overpowered. Nice armor. And I am speaking about the Ibushi Pure armor set from Master Rank. So, the very first skill that interests us, well, let's just go through the entire thing, and then we'll come back to the skills. First, the armor design. It's actually nice looking. I mean, it's way too flashy for my taste. It's too Eastern looking as well for my taste. But I mean, I guess that it could suit some very specific tastes. Also, color customization, it's actually quite nice. You can actually change quite a lot of the armor gear, so depending on the color that you would like to use, it's going to change quite substantially, as you can see right here. So many of the gear, so many pieces of the gear have those slots for you to customize at your heart content. But anyways, what interests us as well is the, well, when it comes to deco slots, we have 5 level 2 deco slots. That is rather interesting, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But what really interests us about this specific armor set, the skills that it has. The main one level up, as you can see right here, it has a whole bunch of skills right here. And they are all at level 1, so they do not seem that important at that level. We have wind alignment, which gives us dragon resistance to +4, I'm sorry. But also, once you get to level 5, it gives you good luck, which essentially is going to help you quite a lot if you are trying to farm for those specific materials that seem to be eluding you way too much. On skills, that's where things get interesting. As you can see, we have all level 1 skills. They are like that because we have Storm Soul. Increases thunder and dragon attack. If you have it at level 3, thunder and dragon attack plus 15%. Also increases level of other skills by 1. Level 5 also increases level of other skills by 1. Stacks with previous bonus. Which essentially what this means is that you are going to get extra 2 level slots for all the skills that you have right here. As you can see, we have level 1 focus, evade extender, guard, flinch free, constitution, stamina surge, power prolonger, evade window, slugger, and guard up. And if you have the complete armor set, then you will probably get a complete goddamn gorgeous level 3 focus, level 3 evade extender. Both of these have their max level. You do not have the max level for guard. You have the max level for flinch free. Yeah, you do not have the max level for constitution. You do for stamina surge, power prolonger, evade window. We have 2 extra levels, and slugger we have stun power, and guard up. So the ones that actually benefit the most out of this, and the ones that all of these are just niche skills. That is why I do not believe, while it seems to be at first sight, that this thing will be so overpowered and so broken, because essentially you have all of these skills at level 3. Which, for a specific armor set, it's crazy. Now, why do I believe that this is actually not good? Like, it might be a good armor set, but just want to play around with, toy around with, but not a meta set that will actually decrease the time you take to actually finish your hunts out there. So the ones that I like the most, my favorite skills that you can see right here are evade extender, an evade window. I always use evade extender whenever I get the chance. I do not get the chance that often, because more often than not, you're using those two level 2 deco slots for stuff that's actually meta, like critical hit rate or damage or increased critical hit damage, stuff like that. This stuff that actually helps you to make your hunts last less time than what they normally do. The rest ones are just niche stuff, like this could be nice, for example, for a bow user, a dual dagger user as well. We have a guard up, which reduces damage take. So this armor set would be nice if you were able to actually leverage all of those deco slots that you can see right there. The level 2 deco slots that we have right here. That's not the one that I'm speaking about, this one right here. We have a level 2 deco slot. The problem is that once you place your deco slot, they are not going to be benefited from the Storm Soul. So Storm Soul only applies to the skills that you already have right there. Slugger, Guard Up, Flinch Free, Constitution, Stamina Surge, Power Prolonger, Beta Window, Slugger, Guard Up, and anyways, those are the ones that I have already mentioned. But those are the skills that are going to be benefiting from Storm Soul. Now, I do not believe that this armor set it's actually that good, because neither of these skills are meta level skills, meta tier skills. What are the skills that we actually do want to be using? Attack. As much attack as we can get. Critical damage. Increased critical damage. All of those decorations that are so elusive to us to actually max them out altogether in one specific build, because they decrease the time we actually take to finish a hunt, which is, at the end of the day, what we want to do when we discuss about meta builds. We want to be efficient and we want to be high damaging dealing with our builds. Neither of these skills is going to give you that. They are just niche skills that if you're able to have them, like for example, like I mentioned before, Bit Extender, it's a lifesaver. This thing has saved me so many times, and I actually use this thing when I'm actually having quite some trouble with some aggressive monsters, like Nagakuga for example, or those enemies, those monsters that are constantly upon you. So being able to roll away as much as the enemy as possible, it gives you that extra edge, as well as evade window. Think for example the Theostra final attack. Well, I do not remember right now the name, but all of those skills that they get you mid-animation while you're in the middle of the attack animation and you need to get away from them, you're not able to do so if you do not have evade extender, because you have to wait for your weapon to actually sheath, and it's just so crazy. So this is what I like to use when I am fighting, when I am having so much trouble with a specific monster, but I know that I am going to be using evade extender at the expense of taking too much to actually finish the fight. And we want to finish our fights as fast as possible, because it's a farming game. And if we are farming monster, if we are farming a mantle for example, or a gem, we need to kill enemies as fast as possible to keep moving on with the next one. So no, this is not unusable. Like all of these skills that you have right here, there are so many skills, but for the meta level skills you can only have 5 more slots. And more often than not, when we use those skills, we actually do want to combine them as much as possible to increase our damage killing time. So there you have it. This is not the best possible armor set. I wouldn't even call it one of the meta armor sets. You could make interesting builds with this thing, but this is never going to be as good as something that uses critical hit damage, critical chance, attack boost, so on and so forth, because if you want to have those with this build, then you probably have to be very lucky with the skills that you have in your talisman and on your decos. Anyways, that being said, if you find the video informative, if you like the video, if you like the content, I would very much like to invite you, like always, to hit that like button and subscribe before you close the door. And remember that if no one has told you today that you are a gorgeous, beautiful person, you are indeed a gorgeous and beautiful person. Have a beautiful day, I'll be seeing you goddamn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. Goodbye.